Hello, everyone. Praises to the Most High, and to His Son Yeshua, and to the Ruach, and to all of my brothers and sisters out there on the forefront sharing this truth. Blessings, family. I'm not sure if you all are aware of this flooding that was in D.C. I missed it. I'm a little behind on this, but I just want to give you this little look at all these different news outlets were, talking about it, and they had it on their online, but I didn't see it on the news, on TV. But just to give you a little view of, says Donald Trump, White House is leaking, and this actually is in historic flash flood hits D.C. And as you can tell, this was a week ago. Look there. Wow. So you can see all the outlets actually is sharing, all this news that I didn't see it hit the news. That should have been like blasted over the news. So I know July the 8th, it rained on July the 4th, I know, because that's when they were out there. But that's a whole lot right there. That's a lot of rain when you stand in your car. And so you imagine people drove into that water. It got flooded just like when they were driving in the water and it rained that much. Wow. The times that we're living in, a lot of attention should be on the times that we're living in. So Washington Post reported, NBC, and I'm just naming out some top ones, even CNN. And when I say I didn't see it, and I haven't really been looking at the, news channels like, I used to anymore, but still yet, it would just be like the talk on social media, and I didn't see it, and not that I'm so much on that. In that, when I go in there, I go on there to do what I need to do for the Almighty as He leads me, and I'm off. So, but I would think that, this would be something that will still be talking about. So I'm going to go, I have a actual particular news article I want to bring, because they have a lot of videos in it. So let me wait for this to load up. So it says, flood the swamp. DC gets pelted by furious rainstorm, and the videos are just bunkers. So you can see the water coming down. This is at one of the train, station. Commuters are reporting that the water level have gotten so intense. Multiple stops on Metro Rail are getting flooded at alarming rate. So I'm just going to go, and you can actually see right here where it hit in this red zone, the flash here. And it's just for us to understand and know the Almighty is not playing. Yes. So this is the first time I ever heard anything like this in Washington. But what was so interesting yesterday, as I strolled down here through here, is that I was, and I'm going to share this link that you all can check it out too. I was actually on YouTube yesterday and saw a video where this man was talking about Social Security cards, where when we have a child, we automatically sign these papers, and we're not understanding that there's two different constitutions that are in America, and that we are still in line, connected under the Vatican for the spiritual aspect, like the religion, which I knew, but that's the first really I saw it. I understand it to be that way because a lot of churches line up, of course, with the Apostle Creed. They mention the Catholic Roman Church or whatnot in it, and I'm like, okay, we are affiliated. But we also still affiliated with Great Britain, And I was like, what? I knew it, but in saying that, the 1776 of the 4th of July, yes, we did, according to America, won the war, and they got there, far as saying this is their country. But in 1781, was it 1781? 1871. It was 95 years later that Great Britain, it fell back in their arms. I mean, back where they're still ahead of us, the head of our country. Because before, they only had 13 colonies. And so it still shows that we got ties with them. And I knew that too, but just to see it. And I was like, wow. So I'm going to have to come back and do another video about that. But what was also interesting is that when you look up and say, what I would remember being taught is 51 states in America, the stars. But I believe it's only 50 stars, but it was 51 states. But the 51st state is D.C., the District of Columbia. So what these people did, these heathens, these so smart people, what they did was, it was some type of loan money that they wanted to try to go around the way, not to to pay. They want to create another whole state. But what they end up doing is putting the state within a state. So actually, Washington, D.C., they don't even have the rights of the other states, but they pay taxes like the other states. I'm like, what? So they just got some, ones to go and speak their case, but it really don't hold water when they go, like, in Congress or the Senate. But it's over 100,000 of them. They don't vote. It's not even permissible for them to vote. It's like if they are like Puerto Rico or one of those other countries that is, a part of America, but not really. So it's two different constitutions because of just the mere fact of, wanting to where there was some money tied in, and they were like, well, we just going to go about this way. We just create another hole. They're trying to do a go around. And that's what they did. They're so smart. They're so brilliant, right? So, at the end of the day, at the end of yesterday, I was online again, and I came across that video that's saying that, and I was like, I didn't understand why the Almighty was leading me to do a video on it, to talk about it. So I shared it with my other page. I read through this whole spill, and then later I found, I came across that article about one's talking about they live there and they don't have no rights, in that regards. And so I don't know what that all means. And then I come to this today, and this flood, that coming to find out about this flood, and that it really hit DC real bad until it was coming into the White House. So I'm going to, I think there's a video. You can see the water pouring down. Now, this is really, check this out. This is something else right here. It's in the elevator. Wow. And now I'm not sure where that was at. That was the Pentagon, at the Pentagon Metro this morning. Wow. So again, let me see if there's anything, if they're going to show anything about, well, we see the flood of the cars. Anything, look, let's see. Ooh, I didn't see this one. Let's check this out. These are all birth pains warnings, showing signs, because I just have never seen it ever like this. So, okay. I don't want to get stuck here. Okay, look at there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. This is where it's coming in the White House. The White House basement is flooding. As you can see, water coming through. So, a lot is going on. And it's just, letting all know, get right with your Creator. Get close, repent, come out from among them, those, of the world. And I truly believe we all have a calling on our lives. And we need to seek the Almighty for that. If you don't know by now what's your purpose, the will that He has for your life. So, family, these are signs and wonders. And we need to, like I said, get close like never before. And I don't see any of this on the news. I see, they blast about Trump, talking, being racist. But I did not see. All right, family. Love you all. Blessings to each and one of you. Unto Yah royal family, our redemption is near. Take care, family. Blessings. Shalom.